and do a I need to get all that sorted eventually. Right, there we go. Cool. Let's see who we need to buy. So he's coming in pre-contract. He's going to buy him. Let's get this over and done with. 40 million. Here's someone we need to sell. Is that going to work? Let's try and drop the money a bit. Go for that. Plus 10%. Yeah, go on then. We'll take that off. Do that. Over this contract quickly. Right, let's get this over and done with. We can jump straight into the gameplay. Important. What's crucial? Of course it does. 4 years. Don't want a release clause. Two seconds. Right. Yeah. We'll go for 110 grand a week. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool. That's another signing in the door. Ah, dear me. Anthony goes out. Player we need to get rid of. Right, where does he fit into the team? Get rid of Collier for now. He could go as a cam or a winger. If I do that, what will it be? 84. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. We've also got Cunha to come in as well, which hasn't happened yet by the looks of it. He would have been in there somewhere by now. Right, who else do we need to sign? Well, we need to get the Cunha deal in, which, as you can see, has happened. Just waiting for the pre-contract arrival, so we will advance a day or two and get going. Obviously, this is season number 2, using the live starts. So we are in the second season, the season that's going to obviously commence later on this year. What are we in now? June, 2 months' time, August in real life. After United's piss poor season last time out. So we'll just keep going through the calendar. We've had Luke Shaw leave as well as Anthony now. I think he left to go to Leipzig. Andre Onana has been bidded by Atletico Madrid. If he does go, we need to obviously get a replacement. He's linked to go in real life, so maybe we could go for someone like Hemi Martinez, which we will now scout for. Hang on, no. Do it that way around, it's easier. There he is. Bit older, but a lot better goalie. So if we can match the same sort of valuation for Onana as Martinez, it should pay for itself. They've offered 19, but apparently we can get up to 39, so if we can get them closer to 30, which we'll go and negotiate now. Let's counter offer 30. See how that goes. Okay, huge gap in valuations, so that's not going to happen for now. Right, what's the other offer we've had? Harry Amas, loan to buy. We'll change that just to a loan. Mather can go, to be honest. He's not going to be part of my plans at all. Here we go, more offers, this is what we want. Didn't mean to do that, we'll retract that. Cunha should have arrived by now, actually. So we'll put him in the side as well. There he is at the bottom. Thought I was going blind then. So we could potentially look like this to begin with as a starting lineup, but I need to work out what to do with the midfield because Agate and Menu, I'm not sure if that's going to be strong enough. Casemiro is too slow to start every game. He's okay to use from the bench for now, for season number 1 for us obviously, but that's something we need to look at doing. As well, we need to get rid of Sancho and Rashford quite quickly, which should give us some funds to spend on other players. I don't want to go blowing loads of money. Yeah, it's something United can't do in real life, so let's try and keep it realistic. I don't even know how much money we've got. Well, we've got 50 odd million, 40 million, there you go. 43 million's available, and that's after Cunha and then Burmo's arrived. Maybe we could do with a striker to back up Højlund. I was thinking maybe Mateta, who's been heavily linked to them. See how much he would go for. Okay, probably 24, 25 million, then we'll get the deal over the line or thereabouts. I was thinking maybe if we had the funds, bringing this man back to the Premier League as well, who's not had a good time over in Italy. United linked to him as well. but that one's going to cost quite a lot more. Probably have to wait for Rashford and Sancho's money to come in for us to be able to afford that. But we'll just keep progressing, getting rid of players, getting through the calendar, approaching the first game of the season as well. This though is just the preparation of the season ahead, once we get everything ready for future videos, future streams, etc. It's always the grueling bit when you start a new manager mode, just getting everything ready and in place for where you want to be. But we'll get there nonetheless. We're already nearly halfway through July. And the good thing is we ain't got to worry too much about not improving on last year, because I think United finished, was it 16th or 17th last season using the live starts, so really we should be okay going forward as long as we can improve on that. So yeah, these are the three at the minute we're looking at. Once Rashford and Sancho leave, we could maybe use one of them in the Luiz deal. See how that goes. Maybe use Sancho, as I think Rashford would be worth more. Well, we'll have a look now actually. So Rashford is worth 90. Oh no, it's the other way around massively. Sancho is worth a lot more than Luiz at market value. So if we go for a like for like, see what Juve say about that. They've said yes, they would take Jadon Sancho, but we're 9.6 million still on top of that. We'll counter it, try and lowball him at 5. You can see the tension there's just under halfway, so there should be some room to play with here. 6.2, okay, go 5.5. As you can see, we haven't got loads of money at the minute. With Rashford leaving as well, we'll probably get up to about 60 million-ish to play with after this deal. So let's see if they'll accept 5.5, which they do. Wonderful. Another deal potentially through the door. Signing number 3. He wants crucial, which he would be, that's fine. He's on 120k at the minute. We'll give him a 3-year deal. No release clause as well, which we want to avoid for now. Let's see if they'll take a pay cut. 100k a week plus 500k up front, $500,000, which he accepts. Cool. Signing number 3 through the door. Happy days. So, with that in mind, we'd have to lose someone off the bench here. I'm looking at Delo. Has his time come to an end? Maybe. Maybe he can sit in the reserves for now. So that could be... I'd say that would probably most likely be our starting lineup at the minute as it stands. Luiz Nagate in the middle, and Burma off the right, Ahmad off the left, Cunha and Fernandes supporting Højlund up top. Obviously we've got Xerxes as our reserve striker at the minute, but I have got him training as a cam because I feel like his build-up play would be better suited as a cam rather than a go-to striker. And then we'd maybe bring in Mateta to either lead the line or share the load with Højlund. Yeah, let's get Delo back onto the reserves at the top, so we know where we're at. Is that bench looking weak? Dorgu's relatively low rated, isn't he still? Garnacho, Mason Mount for the forwards, Casemiro mainly for midfield. Got obviously a few defenders. Mazraoui could play centre back as well. Could do with another centre back though. Oh no, we have got Heaven though. The others are going to get either sold or loaned. Maybe do with another centre back. Have to wait and see who's available. Let's look at Mateta then. How much we got after that deal? 36 million still. If you guys got any suggestions about who to sign, where we can improve, players to get rid of, let me know. Open to consider any suggestions you have for the upcoming season we've got here at United. But for now, I'm going to go for Mateta. Relatively cheap, had a good season last year. Bit of experience to help out Højlund and Xerxes. They're saying 21.8 million up to 27, so we'll go for market value or thereabouts in the hope that we can maybe keep some money aside for another deal, maybe a centre back. So we will go for what they said at 21.5, just under market value. Let's see how we do with that. Interesting, they want Delot. I was considering selling Delot. Delot plus 8.5 million. That would leave a lot of funds to do other things in the window. Let's see if we can lower that 8.5 million. 6 million? Or could I go lower than that? Now we'll stick at 6. 7.2. Okay, they're coming down. So it would obviously be a swap deal, leaning on the value of Delot. 6.5. If I can get the right numbers. 7.2. Right, so 7 million would get the deal over the line basically. 7.1. Wow. Yeah, I'll just pay it. Okay. Interesting. Would he accept rotation? He probably wouldn't, would he? It wasn't important. Yeah, I thought he would. 3 years, I'll accept that. Disregard the release clause. 90k a week, it's a bit steep. Would he accept 80k a week? Plus 400 up front? He would, but he wants more bonuses. Let's remove them. And he does accept 80k. Happy days. Another signing through the door. So Delot goes one way, Mateta comes the other. Again, heavily linked in real life to United. So how would that now change the look? We'll drop Dorgu for now, given his rating so low. So essentially we could utilise Garnacho if he stays as either a winger or a cam. Mason Mount similarly could probably play on the wing too, or as a centre mid, so he's a good utility player. Mainu, Casemiro as well, Malacia, but we are training him as a... I think we were training him as a DM, but with this formation we won't have DMs. Because we run with centre mids rather than defensive mids. Let's have a look at this a minute. We'll go through the presets of individual roles. Make sure we're happy with that. So, would play Højlund as the poacher. Oh, there we go. Would go sweeper keeper. Would want the defenders to actually stay as a 3, not go wandering. I think Martinez suits the ball playing, definitely. We'd want Ugarte to be the holding. Douglas Luiz can be the box to box. I'm happy with that. We are training Ahmad as a winger, so that would suit his role style eventually. Would we want him as a winger overall? Yeah, I think we would, wouldn't we? And the same goes from Burmo as well. Cunha down as a half winger at the minute. Probably say playmaker. Same for Bruno. Playmaker, that suits. Cool. Happy with that so far. And then we'd obviously have to look at who we start, whether it be Højlund or Mateta. But I think, just double checking, can Mateta suit that playstyle? Let's have a look. Yeah, poacher, yeah. Cool, so that does work. Defensive approach, we'd want to go quite high. given the type of play we're going to be doing at United this season. So that's the presets done. That's the squad as it looks at the moment. We've gone for the 3, which I think are the strongest as it stands. Yes, we've still got Maguire. Mazraoui could either do a job at right mid or centre back, even probably that centre mid role as well. We've got Heaven as well, but we do need another centre back to support Maguire because he can't obviously do too much given his stamina does get relatively low quickly. So we'd need a centre back. Any suggestions would be great. But for now, we'll keep progressing. If any deals come towards Onana, then we'd look at Martinez as the replacement. But for now, we've got 28 million to look at another centre back. Let's see. Who could we consider? I'm trying to think who Amorim could be linked to. We'll go to his old team for a minute, work out where he'd go. So obviously Diomande is linked to Newcastle and Palace in real life. Inacio is constantly linked to the Premier League, but he'd probably want to start. Quaresma, young, probably wouldn't want to start. That could be something we looked at. Yeah, we'll put him in the shortlist for now. Work out how much that deal would cost to do. What other players could we potentially look at in the Portuguese league that Amorim would consider? Obviously Antonio Silva, but Antonio Silva. I think he's going to cost an absolute fortune though, being he's only 21, and I'm sure he's going to end up at Man City one day. So I don't think United would be able to get that deal over the line, unfortunately. As much as Ruben would want a player like this, I just think the value is going to go up very quickly, so we'll probably steer away from that one. Let's have a look and see what Porto have got as defenders. Da Costa, Tavio. That's not a bad shout. Doesn't look like it costs too much. He's only 23 as well, so we'll put him in and compare with Quaresma in the shortlist. Try and work out where we want to go with it, but I think it's going to be one of those two for now, unless anyone's got any suggestions. So they're both 23, both 78 rated. Market value's pretty much the same. One used to play for Ruben, one didn't. Left-footed and right-footed. So we could, in the ideal world, we'd get both. That'd be brilliant. But playstyle-wise, jockey and anticipate and slide tackle compared to power shot. Power shot for a centre-back, that's a strange one. A bruiser, okay. I think I'm leaning more towards Quaresma at the minute. Even though Otavio's taller, I feel like Martinez is a good centre-back on that left-hand side. I wouldn't want to... Then again, we haven't got cover for a left-sided centre-back. Decisions. Maybe we go for both, because I think we've got the funds to do it. But then that'd probably mean that Harry Maguire either drops to the reserves or just leaves altogether. Let's go for Quaresma for now. See how we do with this deal and see what's left, because we've got 27 million as it stands. And these are the centre-backs we have at the minute. I wouldn't want to push Lenny Yoro out too much, but similar overall, he could rotate quite nicely with Quaresma. Maguire. See, this is it. After Heaven, we have no one. So essentially, at the minute, all we have is two backups, and one of them's a really young, 67 rated. So we could do with a player or two in this position for sure. Let's go in at 17 million. Let's see what they say. There you go. We were just talking about that. Do we consider letting Harry Maguire go? But then we're left in the same problem. We've still not got cover. So as much as, yes, we'd save money, I think we need to remove him from this deal. If someone offers stupid money to us for him, then maybe, but let's go back in with an offer of 17 with no player going the other way. They want 19.1. Let's go in at 18.5. That tension is getting high, but I think they might accept that. 18.9. They're being very persistent there. Yeah, go on. Have it. So that would cost us 18.9. And that would probably cost us above 20. So we've probably approached the right player considering the funds we have at the minute. Obviously, if and when Rashford leaves, well, speaking of which, Atalanta have approached to buy him and have offered 24 million. Okay, let's negotiate. Let's see how much we can go for. We've said, what does it say? 37 is what we could potentially get, but they're never going to go up that high for a player that's like this. So we'll just say, give us 30 and you can have him. I'm expecting them to counter and say 26 or something along them lines. Okay, no, 30 is fine. Cool. Right. We could, on that then, we probably should have asked for more, but I just want him out the door because he's got so much weight on our wages and he's got a good value as well. So get him out the door, give us the money, we can go elsewhere and build from there. Let's get Quaresma in. Now he would be rotation. Hopefully he's not going to kick off. Perfect, good. We'll give him a 4-year deal. I'm happy with that. No release clause as well, that's fine. And his wages aren't huge either, so we'll counter that, remove the bonus, and I'm pretty sure he would join for more than that. So what we'll do is completely remove the signing on bonus, and we'll give him an actual realistic wage of, let's say, 65k. Would you accept that? It's not quite what they were hoping for, but he'll settle with it for now. Good, happy days. Look at that, we're making progress already. Love it. This team looks completely different, which is what we're aiming for. So with that then, Quaresma would come in, and to be fair, would Malacia even have a place in the side at the minute? It doesn't really suit that style. It would take him, I've already looked into it, the number of weeks it would take for Malacia to convert to a midfielder. It's going to be like 2 or 3 years, so it's not worth it because he's already, I mean, he's quite young though, isn't he? 25. So he's in. Where else do we go? Think. Just play around with this a minute. I like to keep them all in order. Do we let Malacia go? Yeah, let's stick him on the transfer list. See what comes in for him. Because I don't think I'd be using him. And his contract's expiring soon anyway, so... Dorgu we're converting to a left midfielder, and it's only 2 weeks, so that's fine. I don't want to run our squad completely down to the bones. Obviously Rashford's leaving, the likes of Dan Gore, Ennis, Sam Mather, they're going to be going as well. Kobe Main, who's training as a cam at the minute, but then once that goes through, I'll then swap that to train as a DM as well, just so that his stats cover all positions we're most likely going to use him in. You've got Cunha as a cam, Ahmad as a left mid, Garnacho, we'll probably put him on a training plan just to cover the wing in case we wanted to play him there as backup. And Burmo, 25 weeks, 28 weeks, we'll put him as right mid. Hopefully a bit of form will make that go quicker. Xerxes as a cam, Mateta we'll put as a poacher. Cool. Right. Has that Rashford deal gone through yet? No, not yet. The money's not there. Let's keep advancing for now. Here we go. Malacia. Oh, this is just confirmation of him saying he wants to go. Yeah, fine. Like I say, we're just working through the window, approaching the start of the season. Yo, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm not too bad at all. Just building this manager mode, live starts, start at the end of the season. Struggling with this weather, I'll be honest, mate. It is very warm in the UK. Where are you watching? You in the UK? Yeah, I'm just trying to... No, Netherlands. Oh, that's nice. Cool. That's one place I would like to go. For sure. Is it hot there? I'm assuming it's hot everywhere, but I'm guessing it's hot there right now. You guys normally get good weather. Right, let's have a look at these offers. We're getting quite a lot come our way now. So we've got an offer for the young centre-back, which we're going to just let leave. And no other updates for Sam Mather. Right, let's keep going. Keep progressing. Approaching the start of the season. We won't bother with the pre-season. How much budget you got? Well, I did have quite a lot. I'm trying to build on that. As you can see, Rashford's leaving now for 30 million. We let go of Sancho as well. Anthony was involved in another deal. So at the minute, we currently have 36 million left, but we have already signed quite a few players. We've got Mateta, Cunha and Buemo, Douglas Luiz as well to solidify the strength in midfield, Quaresma as a backup to Yoro, and that's it. That's where I'm at. Yeah. So we're getting there. Unsure what to do with players like Casemiro, Garnacho, etc. The link to leaving. Signs Emery. Oh, yeah, I mean, wouldn't we all love that? Let's have a look. Actually, question for you. From the Netherlands, is that a team you support from the Netherlands? Or do you have a Premier League side you support? I'd be interested to know who you follow. We will look at Emery now, though. I'm imagining he's going to cost quite a lot, because we are technically into season number 2 now. Ajax, nice, nice. Right, 19-year-old. We'll be saying 42 million. What I could do is leave him in the shortlist, build the finances. I mean, what do they say he's actually going to go for? Okay, 47 to 60-ish. Have I got anyone that would build it? Because we're not miles off. We could look at selling. Let's have a look. It's definitely a player I'll try and get over the line. I'm just going through now. I mean, I could let someone like Mazraoui go, but I just thought it'd be good cover for centre back or right mid because he can do both jobs. Casemiro, he's worth basically 10 or thereabouts. Should we consider letting him go? Obviously, I'm on board with any of the suggestions you guys have. I want it to be as much as your say as it is mine. We could consider Kobe Mainoo leaving as well because he's not had a good time at United. Or even maybe do we look at going for a complete reset and let Bruno go? Free up the funds, go from there. Is that something I should consider? Let me know. Casemiro, yeah. Okay, we'll go for Casemiro on the transfer list for now. Obviously, I'd imagine Emery would want high wages, so he'd probably have to force another sale through the door as well. Maybe someone like Mason Mount or Garnacho. Garnacho is linked to leave Man United. Maybe we could look at letting him go as well, if you want to give me your feedback on that. We've let Obi go on loan, given his rating. I just thought, let it build elsewhere whilst we focus on these three. We're trying to sell Joe to get him off the books. I mean, let's just jump back onto the transfer list a minute. I think realistically, if we sold everyone that's on there, so there's probably what, 500,000, another million, so there's 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, loan deal, potentially about 10 million for him. Malacia, what's Malacia worth? Let's have a look. Malacia is currently worth 11.5. That would free up a lot of money. Yeah, let's keep progressing for now, and we will see what's going on. Who's this leaving? Williams, okay. Yeah, if you've got any other suggestions, the minute we've taken into account Zaire-Emery, I don't think we're going to be too far away. I'm looking at options, that's the safest answer for now. Let's see what other offers we get coming through the door. No, that's not what I clicked on. Thank you. Okay, they're offers for players we want to sell, so we'll just accept both. We're not going to get pedantic. Start asking for silly money for players that we know aren't worth it. Whoa! What was that all about? Follow. Cheers, thank you very much. Gyro is the GOAT. You have chosen to follow me. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. We'll confirm Mainu's position change eventually, but for now we're going to swap it out to DM as well. Just in case we change the formation, he can cover a multitude of positions. Right, keep it going. We will get to the start of the season, I promise. That is my goal, to get at least a game or two in the stream today. There's confirmation that the young lad does leave. So there's $750,000 back into the bank. Happy days. Grade rating a B. Does anyone actually care about the grades they get when it comes to transfers? Because to me, the system is just broken. I don't want to loan out Collier because I think I might use him. Malacia to Brighton. To me, this is realistic. They're saying that he could go up to 17 million. I'll negotiate, but I want this deal to go through. After this goes through, I'm pretty sure we will be able to go and get Zaire-Emery. So let's push for it. I don't want to steer him away though, so would you give me, let's say 15. I would accept anything above market value, but I want to try and get this deal over the line. There's a huge gap between your valuation. Really? I only asked for 4 million more. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, I've just had a bit of an idea. Maybe I offer someone like Malacia into the deal in the hope, mind you, it is PSG, they're probably going to say no, I'm not interested. Could be worth a try though. What team do you support? I'll give you a clue. They're playing red, and they sit first in the Premier League last season. Let's see if you follow English football. Right, okay. So, 42. We currently have 38. Liverpool. That's correct, mate. I do support Liverpool. It was a very good season last year for me. As a fan. Support them all my life. None of this glory hunting stuff. Yeah, we'll keep going, try and get some more money for the door. I don't want to go into the deal without enough money because it's just a waste of time. So let's just keep progressing, trying to get as much money as we can so that we know we can afford the player we're going in for. I mean, I'd love to go for Emi Martinez as well, but unless Onana goes out the other way, I don't want to even look at that at the minute. We'll keep going. We're getting there. I promise we are getting there. Mason Mount loan offer. If that was a buy offer, I'd probably consider it. And to Mallorca of all places as well. Why are you doing a Man U career then? Because, I'll tell you why. I wanted to have a challenge. I didn't want to jump straight in. I mean, you could say, why didn't you do a Liverpool career mode and try and win everything again? Or should I say, the Premier League and other things. I wanted a challenge, and what better way than to pick up a fallen giant like United. I mean, how long's United been on the floor? It's going to be like a good 15-20 years in real life before they are anywhere near where they were. And being a Liverpool fan, I know what that's like. Liverpool were in the dark for ages, 30 odd years without a Premier League title. In my lifetime, they never won a Premier League title, and all of a sudden they won 2. So I just thought, pick up a team like United, try and take them to the top, but keep it realistic. Don't just, take over with hundreds of millions in the bank. I wanted to keep it as close to what's happening in real life as possible. Speaking of which, I couldn't see Casemiro going to Crystal Palace, but at this point in time, we need money. What do you reckon? Casemiro to Palace, yay or nay? I'll let it sit there for a minute. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Do we let him go? I'm happy to let him go, but to Palace. Mind you, we did get Mateta, so the GOAT says yes. We listen to the GOAT. Right, let's go in for... Right, we won't go too high on this. Let's push him for 11. Do I need him? If I'm getting Emery, I'm not going to need him. Because it's essentially a player that can play in that position. And don't forget, Casemiro is down as a DM. I don't technically play with DMs, I just play as centre mids that play holding. And as we all know, Casemiro in this game, his pace is just non-existent. Which in FIFA, I think we all agree. I shouldn't call it FIFA. In FC, there we are. We all agree, pace is everything. Even if I don't like it, it is what the game is. They're being persistent at 9. Come on, meet me halfway. Give me 10. 9 again. Do you know what? It's not worth it. Just have him. Have him. Good luck paying his wages. And that will hopefully allow us to buy this man. Hopefully. Is this your first season? Right. I'm using live starts, which is obviously a setting in the game, so you can pick it up on the last fixture. Well, actually, it's technically after the last fixture. So we started the career mode, and we have jumped straight into season number 2, which sounds strange, but we haven't started the second season yet, but it's our first season, if that makes sense. I'm even confusing myself with this, so bear with me. Look at the calendar. We're in 2025 of July. Our first season game is here against Norwich, who clearly somehow won their promotion in the previous season when the save originally started. But I haven't actually technically played a match with United, if that makes sense. I'm confusing myself. But yeah. I see I've just got a notification for Rizaldo as well. Appreciate the follow. Hopefully you like the content. Let me know if you've got any suggestions or feedback for the upcoming save we're doing at United here. We had an offer for Malacia from Newcastle. Okay. They've got money, but as you can see, we offered 15 to Brighton and they didn't like it and said no. So we will go in for 14.5. Let's go lower than what we did with Brighton. I know Newcastle could afford it. Actually, hold that. Is there anyone from Newcastle, other than the obvious, that we'd consider buying? Because it will come up saying it won't allow us to approach rivals, and I'm pretty sure Newcastle at the moment would be a rival. We don't really play with them. No, right. Let's go for 14.5. If this goes through, can you remember me if you make it big? I like the enthusiasm there, that I may one day get big. Of course, I would like to think I remember everyone that supports me, but thank you for just the idea of me getting big one day. I appreciate that. That's worth a mention and worth remembering always. But yes, I would. Thank you for that. I'll even write your name down. How could I forget? Gyro is the GOAT. Who would forget that Gyro is the GOAT? Your name says it all. Right, everyone wants Malacia, so it looks like this deal's going to go through. It's just who he decides to choose. So we'll go in for the same offer of 14.5. Someone's going to take him. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I've just realised they've all rejected. Okay, right, we need to reassess that. Yeah. Casemiro's still negotiating contract, so... Do you know Giroud F16? I don't know who that is, unfortunately. I'd love to know who that is. Should I know who that is? Hopefully I've not insulted anyone there. Tell me who it is, and if it's someone I should know, ask me again and we'll pretend that I do know them. Say no more about it. Casemiro leaves. Beautiful. 9 million in the bank. Well, it's not 9, is it? Because FC like to deduct. So let's have a look and see what we're left with now. In the bank we have a grand total of... how much? 49 million. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, he's a really good streamer. Oh, what, an FC? That's interesting. Gyro F16. I don't... that name doesn't ring any bells. Does he do FC? I'm assuming he does. That's why you're asking. Yes. What, career mode? Or Ultimate Team? Don't say Ultimate Team. We ain't got time for Ultimate Team on here. FC. Better offline than on. Always been the way. Career mode. Nice one. Okay, I'll take a look at him. Gyro F16. Let me make a note of that. Gyro. Hang on. Get a pen. Gyro F16. Kinda like you. There you go, see? Everyone wants to be like me. Everyone loves Saxter. They all want to be like him. No, I'm joking. Of course. I take any compliment or comparison. Gyro. How are we spelling that? Where's it gone? There we go. Gyro F16. I tell you what, you are the GOAT, because for someone from the Netherlands, your English is bob on. You've got better English than me. Mind you, that's not difficult, I'll be honest. There you go, I gave you a compliment back. Right, Dangor. I mean, this is the thing with this game. Teams approach players which they can never afford their wages. Sometimes it just... thank you, mate. No worries. No worries at all. Right, here we go. Another offer for another young lad. This time it's from St Johnstone. I don't know how much money's in St Johnstone. I know the Scottish League isn't known for its finances. Hopefully they can afford him. Hugel as well. Pellets, Wolfsberger, AC. There you go. It gets to the point where you just have to release players. And it's the same on every EA. It's the same on every FIFA or FC. You get to the point where you're like pulling your hair out and you just want these players to leave. Okay, Rasmus Højlund is linked to leave United in real life. Give me some feedback. What are we saying? Are we keeping him? We've got Mateta, we've got Højlund, we've got Xerxes. My plan with Xerxes is to train him as a cam because his build-up play, I feel, is better than him as a striker. So, do we let Højlund go? I need to obviously go in for Emery, which we could probably do now, to be honest. Let me know what you think about Højlund, though. Do we keep him? Do we sell him? What are we doing? I don't know where I would go if we were going to sell him. I'm not sure about that. Why did Højlund not grow? Good question. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, you could ask that about a lot, because I think what happens is, because I've joined after the last... because if you look at when I started this career mode, what, an hour ago on FC, when you load up the live starts and choose the last fixture that I didn't actually play it. The last fixture played, and then you automatically kind of go straight into season number 2, which is what we've done here. And because I haven't played a game yet, the overalls haven't spiked the way they would, because it goes off an average, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen how it's worked out. So it goes off an average across your whole season based on the performance of how they are in your game that you've played. But because I haven't played a game yet, we ain't getting anywhere with the overalls. So as you can see, they're all their base overalls currently. I need to change a guy's position, actually, while I think about that. But yeah, let me know what you think about Højlund. Do we keep him? Do we sell him? Maybe we keep him and try and grow him. Maybe that was the answer. What was I going to do then? Forgot. We've got Quaresma. Bennett's going to go. Oh yeah, guy's position. Cool. Let's see how long it would take to convert him to a centre mid. And this is another thing. Right, look, without I've not even seen yet, but I can guarantee you, Agate as a centre mid take ages. Look, see, 131 weeks. Even though it clearly says one of his preset positions, centre mid. LDS keep. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your input. You want me to keep Hoyland? Interesting. We'll select his training as a centre mid. Yeah, I'm on board with keeping him, that's fine. We haven't got loads of money anyway to try and buy another striker, and I wouldn't know where to go anyway, trying to replace him at this moment in time. Let's try and get Emery through the door then. I think we've got 49 million ready to go. Mind you, we won't be able to afford his wages yet, so we need to get another sale through the door. Right, the decision is made. Don't shout at me, guys. We're rejecting this. LDS has spoken. Boom. First game's against Norwich. We will get that in here at some point when we eventually get there. 2 offers. Newcastle love my players, don't they? That's a big offer. Right, everyone review this offer. What are we doing? Tell me. I don't plan on starting him. I wanted to keep him as a cover to centre back or right back. Centre back or right mid. Gyro saying sell. I like that. Don't challenge the GOAT and buy Zaire Emery. Yes, I said I'd buy him. I'm going to do it. Right, let's negotiate with Newcastle. What are we saying? I reckon... Dangor, just go, mate. You're doing made in. You look about 12 as well. Right, we're going to go in for... It's Newcastle. They've got oil money. They should be able to pay me 100 million for this guy if they really wanted him. I don't want to upset them though. Give me 32. No, right. I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to mess this up. Give me 30 million. Yeah? Take him. 26 and a half. Okay, there's scope. There's scope. Give me 28 and a half. We're nitpicking here. I understand. We can offer 28 and a half. Good. Thank you. Now get out of my office. Right. Who we got now on offer for? Ooh. Who are they going to let us come? No. Whoa. Right. I know Jack Grealish has been linked to Everton. But James Tarkowski. I mean, look at those ears. Look at those ears. Why would I want him? We'll reject that. Sorry. Beinda loan offer. Nah, we need a backup keeper. Definitely. Right, has the money... The money wouldn't have gone in yet, would it? No. Come on. Take the money. Sorry, no, take the player. Give me the money. That's what we want to do. Right, someone's leaving. Who is it? That's awkward. Who is that? Mazraoui. Beautiful. Right. Gyro. It's your time to shine, mate. If this deal doesn't go through, then it's not meant to be. But you are the GOAT, so you should be able to pull some strings here. Just to confirm, we're going into this deal with 78 million in the bank. No pressure, Gyro. There's a lot on this deal. Am I about to just throw a load of money away? Let's offer 45 million. See what they're saying. You watch now, PSG are going to go. No, I was going to do that in French then, or a French accent, you'd all laughed. They're going to say, politely, get out of the office. What are you saying? Enrique, what are you saying? Ooh, right. Someone make this decision. I'm stepping back. I'm not pressing anything. Someone needs to take over. I've had enough. What are we doing? Does Bruno go? Does he stay? This is big. Decisions like this separate boys from men. What are we saying? I'd like to keep Bruno, but... Yeah, you're telling me. Choices indeed. He's our best player. He's our captain. Questionably so, but nonetheless. Bid 47 million. Okay, you're saying keep Bruno and bid 47. I like that. I like that. Yep, cool. Right. Remove. Don't mess this up. Bid 47. Listen to the goat. The goat will never fail you. And look at that. It's meant to be. It leaves 30 million budget. The goat knows what he's talking about. Submit. You watch. I bet they accept this. 47 and a half. I tell you what, if they'd accepted that, I'd have been amazed. Right. And a sell-on clause. That's such a rounded down number. Why not 5%? 4%? That's so awkward. But look at the tension as well. They are very strict over there in France, aren't they? Yeah, we'll accept that. Cool. Gyro. You've had your way. You got your wish. The goat wins. And we keep Bruno. Everyone's happy. Happy days. Look at that. Contract. Now watch him say I want £1 million a week. No, sorry, this isn't Saudi Arabia. We can't afford that. W, indeed. It's a win. A win is a win. Look at Ruben's hair. Love that. Needs a haircut like me. Right, important. Ooh, will you not accept rotation? You're going to be awkward. Right, fine. No worries. To be fair, you could probably start above Agate because he's highly rated. 4 years. You're only 20. You're not even 20. Jesus Christ. Straight out of school. Imagine that. Straight out of school. Done your exams and you're worth 50 million. Okay. Alright for some minute. Crazy. Saying that Yamal for Barcelona, I mean, he was worth... What was that? I think he had a release clause of like... Was it $1 billion? Or something crazy like that. I mean, what the hell? Right, current wage is 52. That's quite low considering he played for PSG. I'll give you 80. And I'll give you 400k up front. And yes, it's in pounds. Sorry, French. We don't do euros over here. I have 3 exams tomorrow. What are you worried about? You're the GOAT. You can pass anything, mate. Choose your powers. You pass everything. I'm a true believer in you put your mind to anything, you can do anything. Trust me, if I can do things, anyone can do them. My only advice, and I've been there, I've done exams, should have done a lot better in exams, so there's a clue where this is going, but just stay calm and stay focused. But yeah, as LDS says, good luck, though you don't need it because you are the GOAT. Yeah. What are your exams in? Tell me. We'll do some revision together. Just don't come at me with any politics. Any politics, any science. Basically, if it's football related, I'll help you. If it's anything else, I'll fail for you. There we go. Look at that. We're getting there. We are getting there. This is a team. We're building. Look, this is a team. Teamwork. There is no I in team. Unless you translate it into a different language, and then there is, but I can't help that. Right. Mazraoui sold. Yes, he did. Thank you. Guys, we're nearly at the first game of the season. I cannot believe this. It's only taken an hour, but we're nearly there. Dorgu to left mid. Do it. Thank you. Actually, and then we'll change him to winger. See what that does. Dutch, French, and geography. Right. Dutch, I expect a pass. You should be fluent in it. You're from Holland. Sorry, the Netherlands. Get it right. Don't fail me. Don't let your nation down. French. Been there, done that. Not got the grade to prove it, but good luck, mate. You'll be fine. And geography. I mean, you know where England is. You know where Holland is. You know where France is, I'm assuming. To be fair, I can relate to geography through this game. This game, and football in general, has taught me an awful lot about countries, nations, positions, flags. It does a lot for people in the background. You know, they say football causes problems in relationships and stuff, and I do agree. People go to heart on it, but it also teaches you quite a lot about geography. There you go. You learn something new every day. Saxter says, play FC. It's technically revision for geography. In a world that does work. I don't know what world, but we're getting there. Right, Dorgu. Ooh. Would I consider that? Have I got a backup winger? Is that something we need to invest in? Let's have a look. We've got Ahmad on the left and Burma on the right. Backup wise, Garnacho, Mason Mount. And that's it. Okay. I need winger suggestions because I ain't got anyone, guys. I've got Dorgu, Mason Mount, and Garnacho. I need another. A young winger who's not going to cost an arm and a leg. Someone give me a name. We got, how much we got? 47 million. Come on, guys, be my scouts, help me out. Who can I get as a backup to Ahmad and Mbemo? I'm going to have to call him Brian because that is doing my head in. Mbemo. And God. Yeah, pronunciation names. Not the strong point for me. Think. I'm going to put him on a development plan of box to... No? Is it box to box or do I want him holding? What's his defensive stats? Quite good. I like that. Holding midfielder. 14 weeks. Box to box, 13 weeks. Gyro, you're just popping names out here. Everything I'm needing. You're just the man to go to. We should change GOAT to the man to GOAT 2. See what I did there? I thought that's quite good. Do I go holding? Or do you know what? Let's do both. We'll do holding, and then once he's done that, we'll do box to box. Let's have a look at him. See how much he's worth. I was thinking him or bring back Anthony. No, definitely not. Who else could we go for that would potentially join United? I'm thinking. Who have United been linked to in real life recently? I can't think. Anthony Gordon. Ooh. That's a brave suggestion, that is. Let's have a look. I like it. Big team move. Newcastle are better than United. Have been recently. I'll let you guys debate that, but how much would he cost? 60 odd million-ish. Okay, hang on, let's be fair. The GOAT did suggest, so we'll compare. Bit too expensive. Let's compare. Hang on, let's not run away with it. Never say never. Are we just knocking on PSG's door all the time here, or what? Right, look. In terms of value, I think they are pretty much toe-to-toe. Gordon's older. Jesus Christ. Gordon's going to be cheaper. Ben Doak. Whoa. Right. I know I'm a Liverpool fan, but that would never happen. I don't even think that I'd be allowed to do that. Because it would block the transfer. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure they're going to say you can't talk to a rival. Let's have a look. I'm actually going to go through with it just to see. There we go. Look. Saxter's right. The GOAT. I called you out here. On this occasion, you weren't the GOAT. No hard feelings. Good suggestion, though, because he does grow. He does grow quite well. I can obviously hold money back. I mean, let's see. Who have we got left to sell? Malassia's deal. Malassia. You're not... Ah, here we go. Right, I'm thinking Newcastle wanted Malassia. Let's go in for Gordon, if we're all in agreement, and involve Malassia plus everything we've got in the bank. Have we got enough money? I don't even know. Maybe we don't. Yeah, I can't see us having enough money for that. Let's see if we can keep progressing for now. We'll reject that for now. Okay. At some point today we might just kick a football. Bennett, you're doing my head in. Leave. Told you, this game does not like players to leave. Okay, this changes things. Do we consider this? I'm thinking, potentially, consider doing this. Buy him. Because Martinez is only 5'10". And as a centre back, that's tiny. Gets us money. And then we can go and buy one of these two. And potentially him. Come on, chat, what are we saying? I'm sensing a suggestion from Gyro. He's going to do a mic drop, isn't he? He's going to just throw a grenade in the room, close the door. I mean, if we was to go in on this negotiation, it's Tottenham. They've offered 33. So it's already a lot higher than his value. Don't know what to do with that one. We'll go forward a day or two, I think. We'll approach the Norwich game. 2 new offers. Here we go. What's this? Martinez is still there waiting for an answer. Come on, Gyro, where you at? Or LDS, give me some feedback. What are we saying? 5'10" centre back. People questioned it in real life, and he did well in his first season. Second season, just got absolutely battered with injuries. Do we let Martinez go? Which would give us what? How much did they offer? Let's have a look. I can't remember now. Gyro says yes. I'm thinking let Martinez go. Get in Otavio and him. Let's see if we can push Martinez up a bit in value. Let's see what they say. The GOAT has spoken. Give me 39. Don't get angry at me. Look at this. Gyro's giving me the double yes. He's giving me the 2 hands up. Do it. Come on, Ange. 37.5. And the tension's sat right at the bottom. Look. Come on. Give me 38.5. Look at that. It'll leave us 85 million. We don't want the... Yeah, look at that. Gyro, you've just done it again, mate. Is it your birthday or something? Everything's just turned into gold. If that deal goes through, we'd be sat on... What did I say? 85 million. Get in. Indeed, get in. You watch all this hype and we're going to play Norwich and lose 5-0. Guarantee you. 85 million. So... This would cost us quite a lot. Anthony Gordon would cost us equally quite a lot, but we could get Otavio in. Obviously we've got Quaresma as well, so these two could rotate. And he's left-footed, so it's like for like. Look, and he's 6'2". Happy days. Any other suggestions for winger before we go any further with one of these two? How often do you stream? That's a very good question. I obviously, as you can tell by my channel so far, there's not a great deal of content on FC. This is the first stream we've actually done on FC. We played a couple of other games as well, but going forward I would like to think this career mode in particular, I'm going to stream ideally 2 to 3 times a week, purely this career mode, and I will also be grabbing the streams and uploading them to my YouTube channel as well, which you can check out, same name, just on YouTube, Saxter Gaming. So anyone that misses the stream and hasn't got access to Twitch or prefers YouTube as the platform, it'll be on my YouTube channel as well. So expect on average 2 to 3 videos a week, or streams, whichever you prefer. Hopefully that answers your question. And if you want any more from me, speak to my manager at work. I'm sure he'd love to hear that. Right, Rasmus Højlund. No, sorry, can't do that. De Ligt to Chelsea. I like De Ligt. What's your YouTube channel? Saxter Gaming is my YouTube channel. If you go onto my Twitch actual account summary, there should be a link to that, or just open up a new YouTube tab on your device or your phone or whatever it is you're using. Good question, actually. Do you guys watch Twitch on your phone, tablet, console? I subbed. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Garnacho to Bournemouth. Sorry, that's not going to happen. De Ligt to Chelsea. I'm thinking if Bruno eventually leaves, De Ligt will be our captain, so he's our vice captain. That's how I'm looking at this. So I reckon we say no to Chelsea because they buy everyone in real life, as we know. No one likes that. On my laptop. Cool, nice one. Yeah, I don't tend to use my PC for the usual, like, browsing or phone. Cool. Yeah, I'm more of a phone kind of guy. On the go, watch your stream, watch your YouTube video, etc. Oh, here we go. Confirmation. Someone's leaving. Who is it? Martinez. Here you go, Spurs. Enjoy your 5'10" centre back. Happy days. 38.5 million in the bank. Right. Who's making the decision? What are we doing? We need to technically replace him for now, so do that. Cool. That's that done. Wingers. Wingers. Right. If I these two are highly rated. How many followers on Twitch do you have? I'm new to it, mate. Let's have a look. 4 at the moment. You being one of them. 4 views. Sorry, 4 followers as we speak. Yeah. New to it all, buddy. New to it all. You're coming on the journey with me. Look at that. You can guide me down this path of career mode madness. Right. I want to replace Martinez with Otavio, unless someone's got a bright idea with a centre back they've never heard of. That'd be good. And then I'm thinking one of these two. Just don't know which. We'll remove Ben Doak because that won't happen, unfortunately. Let's go for Dewey. Dewey? Right. How on earth are we pronouncing this name? Here we go. Revision for the exam tomorrow. Goat. Your French needs to come into play here. How are we pronouncing this guy's name? LDS, where you from? Ooh. French and geography revision going on right now. Your parents would be proud. I'm going to go for this guy, I think. How much have I got in the bank? Do you know what? My memory is worryingly bad. 86 million. Okay. Do you know what I've not done? I've not looked at the transfer market once for who's for sale. You watch there be an absolute gem now. Right, centre backs. We need a centre back. Who we got? Kieran Tierney, left back. I'm going to shower, I'll be back. As the Terminator once said, I will be back. I love that. Cool. Enjoy your shower. Don't overthink revision. Don't overthink your exams. If I don't hear from you or see you, you'll be fine. You're the GOAT. Remember that. Just stay calm, mate. You'll be fine. I'm looking at centre-backs. And I probably will be looking at centre-backs by the time you go and come back. Right. Anyone on here worth looking at? They're all going to be gone, aren't they? We're already too far in. Anyone that was clearly good or worth considering, they're going to be gone. They are going to be gone. We've got 85 million. Can you play as a midfielder, though? I don't know. Let's go for him. Decision is made. until it doesn't go through. Market value of 55. Let's go for 60. Oh, what we saying? 60 million. And again, they want Bruno. Can't have Bruno. No one talks about Bruno. 60. Listen to what I'm saying. 69. And the tension's really high. Think. 67.5. Plus another 4% bloody release clause. Or sell-on clause. Come on, do it. What's changed? He's put it up 1%. Because that was completely worth it. Boom. How much is he going to want though? How much is he on? He's on... I don't know. About to find out. He's going to want Crucial. Watch this. Yeah, of course he is. He will be our starting left mid. 5-year deal. Be 25. 26 probably by the time it actually happens. No release clause. 100 grand a week. Offer him. Plus... Actually no. I won't do a sign-on bonus. Because I've upped his wage by 30k. Accept it. Beautiful. Look at that. Goat would be happy with me. He would be happy with me. Reasonable offer. Yeah, I think so too. Right, I think we only need to sign a centre-back. And then I'm officially closing the window. Even though it's still open. Sorry, Ahmad. That means you're out. Who would I remove off there? Him, for now. But I need another centre-back. So we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Change him to a midfielder rather than a winger. My back's aching. Do it that way around, it's easier. Right-footed left midfielder, 33 weeks. Yeah, it's fine. We can deal with that. Right. Martinez sold. Yeah, we know about that. We're getting there. We are at the first game of the season. It's only taken an hour and 20 minutes, but we are there. How long have you been playing FC for? Too long, is the question. What year are we in? 2025.
Thank you all for joining. We're now ready for questions.
I've been playing FC for about 20 years, including FIFA. You know, nothing like showing your age there, is there? Right, here we go. Press conference time. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's our captain. Let's encourage him. Encourage Bruno. Even though these bloody press conferences are the same questions over and over again. We'll encourage Onana. My God, is he going to need it. Douglas Luiz. I forgot I even bought him. Like, oh my God. How? How have I forgotten this? We've been doing transfers for bloody, what feels like years. This hour and 20 minutes has felt like 3 days and 20 minutes. Right, here we go. Joshua Zirkzee, position update. As a cam, has his overall gone up? It has, by 1, I think. No, by 2. He was a 77, I'm sure. Let's have another look. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, it's gone up 2. Look at that. Boom. I'm a genius. I should be called the GOAT. Gyro, I'm taking the tag of GOAT. I am now GOAT. Sorry, mate. He has gone up +2. Happy days. But that is not his number. He was not number 11. That's going to do Biden. Right. Hoyland was number 9. Was Zirkzee number 11? I do like to keep my kit numbers up to date. So, let's have another look at this quick time. Bear with me, guys. 2 seconds. Joshua Zirkzee. He is number 11. Why have I... Oh, I'm going crazy. Look, we'll blame the weather. It's hot, alright? I'm confused, disorientated. We'll blame the weather. Right, is this the starting lineup I want to go with? Probably not, because in the ideal world, I wouldn't be playing Charisma there. I'd have the left-footed centre-back instead. Do I have the money to do that deal? I've got Malacia. Look at this. This is meant to be. Malacia would pay for that deal. But a deal for Malacia has not been agreed. Oh, what's this? Hugo. Yeah, go. Chicago Fire. Have him, please. Right. Probably the last deal we're going to go for. Porto. Would you accept Malacia for Otavio? Please accept this. And then I promise, guys, I keep saying it, but I promise that will be the end of the transfers. We will play a game. Right, fullbacks. Malacia. Plus, I'll even give you 10 million. Look at that. I'm overpaying here. Accept it. I'm scared to skip. Do it for me. Thank God they are interested in Malacia. This is going to happen. This is meant to be. Right. I'm not going to mess this up. I promise. I'll give you 12 on the dot, just because, you know, OCD and all that. Submit the offer. Accept it. 12.3. Do you know what? I'm not even going to argue anymore. You try, you lose, and that's it. You put up with it. Right, he's 23, so that works. This is perfect. And he had a release clause of 30 million, so we've technically underpaid. This is brilliant. And he'll probably go straight into the lineup for the game against Norwich. Would he accept rotation? Can I be clever here? No. No, you can't. Accept important, 4 years, happy days. No release clause, good. Wage, I don't know, 60? Let's not go too dramatically low. Actually, I've got a funny feeling he might reject that. Let's go 70. Round it up. No bonus. Reasonable offer. Boom. Mic drop. Thanks for coming. Sky Sports, close the window. Andy Gray, where are you? Close it. Shut it down. Malacia's gone. Otavio's in. And our team has been built. Who says you can't rebuild a team in an hour and 25 minutes? Not me, because it's still not been completely rebuilt. Okay, right. Who can I... Do we need to have Binder on the bench? No. Otavio. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. 2 centre-backs, because, you know, if we have to replace all 3, then what the hell. Agate and Mainu in the middle. Garnacho, Mason Mount and Ahmad, even though Ahmad's going to be a winger, so it's Garnacho. Xerxes. Hoyland. Happy days. Swap them 2 round. Get Binder at the top with the queue, because I'll do my head in. Heaven. These 2 will go. Dangor, Collier. I think we're ready. Right, dramatic lighting effects. Drum roll. We're about to play a game. Breaking news. A FIFA game is about to take place. Finally. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yep, brilliant. That's... Oh, wait. Have I done that right? Yeah, no, that is the starting lineup. I'm happy with that. Mateta to start. Ahead of Hoyland, who'll have to prove his worth this season, you know. You want a place, you gotta play well. Here we go. We're going for it. First game of the season. Somehow against Norwich of all people, but we won't talk about that. They somehow managed to work a miracle in the playoffs or whatever. You can play in black, because you know the sun on this game and lighting, so on. FC, say no more. I'm back. Look, this is meant to be, right? The ground is shaking right now. The GOAT is back. Saxter's about to play a football game. It's took an hour and 25 minutes now. Look, last time I said it was an hour and 20. The GOAT. Quick update. Otavio's joined. And your mate's joined at left mid. Can't pronounce his name, but he's in. How long have you played? Oh yeah, I did answer that. 20 years, yeah. Right, cool. Ready? Let's get it. It took a long time, guys. but we're finally there.
Days of anticipation have led up to this,
Cool.
an occasion
We're
worthy
here.
of a packed stadium. Don't miss a second.
Forget the
Stay
middle
with
names.
us for
We'll just
every
go for
minute of
Ruben.
the action.
Amarim. We're back.
Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford.
Actually, quick question. How loud is that? Double check. Don't want to deaf you guys with bloody commentary audio. We don't want to hear that, do we? Yeah, we'll nullify that. Happy days. Right. Pray for me, guys. Pray for me. Don't laugh too much, alright?
My name's Guy Mowbray.
It's been a while. Can't understand how or why Norwich have been promoted of all teams, but as I said, we won't talk about that. Live updates for you. Oh god, this is not good. So that didn't happen. We are on. We on Ultimate? I think we are on Ultimate. We're on Ultimate or Legendary, but I'm gonna be Legendary. Oh shit, indeed. Yeah, the GOAT. I'm gonna need the GOAT to help me out here. I mean, look, I have got Onana in goal. Let's, you know, elephant in the room here. He does do that a lot in real life. So I've technically, the audience noise is quite loud. The audience noise. Are we talking noise in the stadium? I can play around with this. You know, I want this to be a good view and a good listen as well. Yeah, let's do that. See what that does. You know, I don't want to upset the viewers too much. I think my performances will do that on its own. Right, come on Bruno, get your team going. Right, the GOAT. I've managed to get your man in the team, Zaire Emery. Everyone loves a bit of flair. Here we go. Look, we're building already. It's going to be 1-1 before you know it, I promise. And you'll go, oh, look, he's not as bad as what we first thought. And then I'll say, joke's on you. I did say though I'd lose 5-0, you know. Credit where credit's due and all that. That's a great tackle. Oh look, Leeds made it into the Premier League as well, so, you know, that's something. Tavio, you've got to get there, mate. Getting bullied here by Norwich. Bullied, I tell you. Right, here we go. Cool, we're good. Who's your favourite player? What, in my team right now? In real life? In football? Dead or alive? What are we talking? That is a question with questions for answers rather than the answer you're looking for. Oh, come on, Bruno. You've got to read the ball better than that. Tell you what, I could flip that and say, no, who's your favourite player? And then I'd know what you mean by that. Because if you turned to me and said my favourite player is Pele, then I'd know exactly what we were talking about. Right, come on. United, get the game going. I wanted to keep it realistic. I've done that. I'm playing like crap. What more do you want? Come on, Cunha. Come on, Burmo. Let's get the game going. Here we go. Bit of jiggery pokery. Bruno opens his body up. No. Why did I go on his left foot? The guy's got 2 right feet. Come on. Current in the world. Oof, that's a question. Current best. My best favourite player in the world. Oh, here we go. Mateta's just keeping me a bit busy at the minute. Bear with me. Well, that shot was tame. It's not Mateta, to answer your question. After that attempt, I would say my favourite player in the world right now, I'll go away with your tips, is... It's got to be Mo Salah, hasn't it? I'm sorry, if he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or, then I give up. And yeah, you can say, oh, you're a Liverpool fan, you would say that. Look at the stats he's done in the past few seasons. He's getting older, and you think he's going to fall off. The guy's getting better. And I really thought he'd leave Liverpool this season at the end. You know, all the contracts were up for renewal, and no one knew what was going to happen. Salah's, he seems to have stuck around and knew what he was doing anyway. Toyed with the fans, if you will. I've got to go with Salah. These bloody pop-ups doing my head in. Right, come on. Meanwhile, at Old Trafford, Norwich are beating Man United. Right, let's take him on. 0-1-2. Bruno, give him back. Mateta, where are you, mate? You're in the box. Come on, get there first. Or oh, here come Norwich again. Come on, Emery, get the game going, couldn't you? Mateta. Make a run, Bruno. I know you can do it. I know you're getting old. Out wide. Back in. Movement forward from Emery. Have a go. He did. Mateta. Cunha. To get us in the game. Thank you very much. That one's for the GOAT. If you know, you know. Cunha gets a goal on debut. Everyone's happy. It won't be 5-0. It'll just be 5-1. Yes. Yes, indeed. Look at that. United's on fire. They're not losing. Remember this day. When Amorim gets sacked in real life and they're saying who's the next United manager, we all know who it's going to be. Not me. Whoa, that was a bit of a lunge. Here we go. Douglas Luiz. Open your body. Have a go. Did that take a deflection or was that just really bad? Yellow card. Sorensen. Oh, there you go. You shouldn't be there. You go to ground, you get yellow. That's how this works. It was a bad challenge. Look. Bruno plays the ball. He's very late. There's a sniper on the roof that's just shot Bruno. Right, half time approaching. It's 1-1. We've got the game going now. We know what we're doing. That'll be that. See, guys, we're getting there. Come on. Right. Let's have a play with this again. Make sure our audio is where we want it to be. So, audio. We'll do that. Yeah. Right, half time. No changes other than the way I'm playing. We're about to play sheer dominance. Oh. What's happening now? Not sure what's going on there. Team management. We good? Black screen. Longer to load? Question mark? Or have I got to now conveniently sim to the end because the game's decided you can't play? We'll take over for you. Yeah, I don't know why. I can access the screen from here. Technical difficulties, guys. Bear with me. If I was to just make a change, would that change what's happening right now? Have I got some sort of lag glitch going on? I've got a black screen at the minute. Well, not black screen because I can see the envelope. And I can hear the crowd. This is weird. If I do a replay, this is strange. Very weird. Has my game crashed? Has the hot weather kicked in? I think it might have. Bear with me, guys, 2 seconds. I'm here, guys, but I'm having technical difficulties in the minute. I think I might have to restart the game because it just seems to have crashed on the half-time screen for some reason. Not sure why. So bear with me 2 moments, and I will get it rebooted. But unfortunately, I think we might have to start the Norwich game again. I think. Sorry to have to say that, but we're working in the background. I can assure you, we are working in the background. Nice. Yep. Indeed. Nice. Right, I'm back. Apologies, we're here. No one died, but I've got to start the Norwich game again. Unfortunately. Technical difficulty. Yeah, he's back. You know, search party cancelled. I'm here. Cancel the helicopters. But for some reason, we got to half time. Couldn't progress any further. FC for you. Thumbs up. So, make sure the audio setting was saved because I didn't want to. I think it has saved, to be honest. So yeah. Right. Well, we know I'm capable of conceding and scoring. Let's just pretend that whole thing didn't happen. We'll start again. Everyone's happy. Look, see? Look at that. Cool. Right. If I could fast forward to 1-1 at half time, believe me I would. But we can't. We don't live in that world. So let's just get to half time. Pretend it's 1-1. We'll go from there. Cool. Apologies for the inconvenience. I know we were all eagerly waiting for me to lose 5-1. But, hey ho. Things happen. Come on. Let's get the game going. Into Mateta. Turn your man. Good finish. 1-0. Look at that. It's meant to be. I start again. It's 1-0. Happy days. Let me know. Drop me a comment because I'm happy to do it. Do I score an own goal to make it 1-1 and as if everything's fine? Come on. Yeah, exactly. Come on indeed. I'll even let Anana score the own goal just for banter. Why not? Let me know what you think. We're back up and running. It never happened. De Ligt with a good tackle. No, don't. Look at that. Nothing like a good restart every now and then. Everyone does it. Trust me. Even when you are drawing. Right. Wolves are taking the lead. See, even their game had got restarted. That was 1-1 as well. Look, see? It's not just us. Cunha, Mateta. That's exactly why I bought you. You know, give the ball away. Why not? Come on, Mbeumo. Get up for that. Great header. Cunha. Take on your man. Mateta, make a run if you can. Good run and all. Oh, he just didn't take it in his stride. Unlucky. Oh, no. Whoa, look, look. The Norwich fans have, the players have felt sorry for me and gave me the ball back. Bruno. Come on, Louise. Get the game going. Little dink into Cunha, maybe. Brings it down. Great control for 2-0. Great save. We're knocking on the door. Momentum's building. Norwich can't handle it. Come on, De Ligt. Do better than that. Yoro, that's your man. Great tackle. Cunha. Mbeumo. Where have you gone, mate? You've gone walkabouts. There he is. Good footwork. Take on your man. You beat him once. No, poor. Cunha's won it back though. Great play. Great ball as well. Crossed it. Bruno at back post. Not known for his heading. Corner. This is good start from United. Ruben still don't look happy, look. Come rain or sun, he has that face. Some would say it's scripted. Bruno in. De Ligt's underneath it. For 2-0, he's rattled the bar. Would you believe it? Mateta can't get underneath it either. And Gunn gathers it. Norwich survive for now. What a ball. Sargent's through. Who's your favourite streamer? I've heard Saxter Gaming's really good. Great block. All jokes aside. Who's my favourite streamer? That is a very good question. Depends what mood I'm in. I mean, I like a good FIFA stream, obviously. Chesnoid Gaming, MGH. Like their content quite a lot. Obviously the career mode kings, if you will. Yeah, it just depends really what mood I'm in. Who's your favourite streamer? Sorry, I had something in my throat there. Let me know who your favourite streamer is. Oh, Yoro. Lazy tackle there, mate. Norwich with the delivery in towards the box. Douglas Luiz flicks it away. Here comes Mbeumo. Here we go. We know what's coming. Duffy can't handle the heat. Change of pace. Keeper's coming. Can he go round him? No, he can't. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? All that running for nothing. I'd have been fuming if I ran that way and lost the ball like that. Cunha, your turn to shine. Mateta, take it in your stride. Great first touch for 2-0. We won't talk about that. We will not talk about that. Right. We are approaching the dreaded half-time. Hopefully, we don't encounter the same situation. Let's just keep skipping and hope we come out for the second half. Which... has it happened again? I don't believe this. Is there some sort of glitch I need to know about? Maybe it doesn't like Norwich. I'll wait. I'll be patient. But you'll know what's going on right now. You can see the screen like I can. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to jump to sim in the hope there's a glitch with Norwich being in the Premier League. I might be onto something here. So let's jump to sim. Look at that, that's so weird. Why doesn't it like half time? Look, no one likes half time. Everyone loves to just play non-stop. But now I've got a different problem on our hands. Now I'm stuck here. If anyone knows how to get around this problem, now is the time to suggest it. I cannot get out of this screen. I mean, look, I could scroll like this all day long and that's great, but there comes a point where you want to look at a bit more than just these 4 slides. I think there's a problem with the live starting points with Norwich being in the Premier League when they're not actually in it. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking maybe Quick Sim. Look at that. He took the words right out of my mouth. Quick Sim the Norwich fixture, and then we'll lose 5-0. Right, guys, look, I'll be right back. I need to obviously restart this bloody game again. Bear with me.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Does your mic still work? Yes, it does. Whilst I'm on the take a break, sometimes I mute it just to work out where we're going wrong and what's going on. So yeah, we've rebooted the game again for a second time. My fear is one of two things. As I said, Leeds aren't in the Premier League. Because I've chosen live starts, I think there might be a glitch in the fixtures. If it's not that, and it is the live starts that's the problem, I'm going to have to work my arse off in the background. And what I'll do is, because I won't go any further than this, but I'll rework the save, but not use live starts. I'll use start from the beginning of the FIFA cycle for this year. So basically I'll restart the save, not with live starts, but it will be from the calendar year of last season, if that makes sense, as if the game had just come out rather than use the actual live starting points. Because on FC 25 you can use the start point of the last few fixtures and you can jump in at wherever in the season. I think because I've used the starting points, the game's not liking it. So what we'll do is, we'll go through now together, as you can see. We'll skip the Norwich game, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys can hear me, by the way, still. And I haven't just spoken to myself for ages, but I'll skip this. At the next fixture, which, looking ahead, will be against... Who is it against? Bear with me. We have Chelsea away from home after this one. Yes, we can. Wonderful. I'll sim this Norwich game. I'll get to the Chelsea game. If that gives us the same problem at half time, I'll have to unfortunately reboot the save in a different file, but in the start from the beginning format rather than the live starts. But if that is the case, what I'll do is, looking at the time, I'll rework that in the background tomorrow, and I will probably restream it tomorrow midday, because my intentions are to actually stream tomorrow anyway in the middle of the day. But I was hoping to pick up where we left off with this one. But if that can't be done because of the glitch we keep having to face, I'll rework the save from the beginning so that we're back to where we are now. But in the different save file, which is the starting from the beginning rather than the live starts. Long-winded. Hopefully you understand where I'm at. Let's sim this and let's hope it doesn't crash. We'll just quick sim it in the hope we get a quick result. Incoming 5-0 loss. Question mark. Boom. 3-0 win. So there you go. Those are the stats. It's a good win. You know, Burma got 2 goals in the game, as well as the other winger as well. I'm hoping it doesn't crash now as we progress as well. So far so good. We'll know more when we... Yeah, let's go indeed. When we get into this Chelsea game, I'll play that now as well. I don't want to end the stream on that bad note. I want to give you a full game's worth at least. Garnacho to Athletic Bilbao. Ooh, I don't really want to do much transfer activity at the minute. You can see how much activity we've done. I don't want to, you know, take the mick and keep rebuilding, save things for future projects. So we'll reject the Garnacho deal for now. We'll keep moving forward. Lenny Yoro. Yeah, that's fine. You're the man for the job for now. He did play well when I used him, actually. There was a couple of daft challenges he put in, but... Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, no, that's not Napoli, is it? That's... Is that Lazio? I think that's Lazio. Or is that... No, that's not Napoli. Right, we're getting there. Bit of a hiccup with that Norwich fixture, but hopefully this Chelsea one won't give us the same problem. If it does, I've done the explanation. Expect this same save, same signings, tomorrow live from midday, about 12 o'clock, I think. No earlier than that. Sorry, apologies. I'll be live tomorrow from about 10 o'clock till about 1 o'clock. So a good few hours there to make up whatever we can't do here. Hopefully I haven't got to go redoing the whole save, but without further ado, I think we're all ready to see a full game. And this one's Chelsea at Stamford Bridge against United. This is the team I'm going to start. If there's a God watching over us, hopefully we don't crash at half time. And if it does, I give up. For today. That's the plan. Let's get it. Right. We're in, I think. We are. I see Stamford Bridge. This is promising. We've made progress. We haven't crashed yet. Not sure what Chelsea's lineup looks like. We'll have a quick look now, actually. Just so I know what we're up against. So Jackson starts, Palmer, Felix, Neto, Fernandes, Caicedo. So this looks like a very familiar Chelsea side. Doesn't seem to be any new faces that I'm unaware of. So yeah, they've just gone for a basic starting 11 that you'd assume Chelsea to have. Right, let's get it underway. First away game of the season. I would like to assume we were going to win that Norwich game anyway. We started well, even in the first one. Yeah, we went 1-0 down, but we brought it back to 1-1 relatively quickly anyway. The second one, the second attempt, we were winning 1-0 and then crashed. Obviously we got the win anyway, 3-0 on the sim. So let's see what we can do against big spenders Chelsea. Great start defensively. Yeah, all I can do is apologise for the inconvenience so far we've faced, but you know, it's a learning curve. We'll get to the bottom of it one way or another. Tell you what, Mateta feels a bit in front of goal. He feels good, but build-up wise, very sluggish. Get on the weights, Neto. Come on, mate. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not my fault you're 5'7" and very weak. Sounds like me. Right, Chelsea looking to knock it round, find a way through. Felix, Jackson being Jackson, giving the ball away. We like that. Right, here we go. Mateta, make a move. Fofana's quick. He's quick enough. He's dealt with it. Give me your predictions, guys. What are we thinking? Chelsea away. Is it a win? Is it a loss? Is it a crash at half time? What is it? Cunha. Acrobatic. We like it. And Burmo take on Cucurella. Mateta brings it into your stride nicely. Ref. Mateta. Cunha. Great goal. Weak foot. We'll take that. Whoever said 1-0 United, you might be onto something. Great goal. Crash at half time. Gyro, don't do that to me. You've said it now. You've jinxed it. Oh no. And a goal like that as well. At least clip it. Someone grab that goal. Prove to the world Saxter is somewhat good at FIFA. Edge of the box. Weak foot. How do you like it? Cucurella tries to get in the way. Maresca's not happy. And we're winning. No crashes at half time, please. Pray for me. Oh, that's a great ball. It's a shame it's Jackson though, isn't it? He's going to go and score now, isn't it? Shut me up. Yeah, he is, look. Good save, Anana. And Bermo clears it. We come away for now. That's handball, but we'll play on. Come on, Bruno. Oh, he's looking for Mateta, but Casado's there. I thought João Felix left anyway. Maybe not. Cunha. Take on Cucurella. Oh, and he has done. See you later. Oh, that's a bit of a lunge. I went to play the ball though, ref. Come on. And he's going to give a yellow. Bloody hell. He's on the books, isn't he, at Chelsea? This ref. Don't know if that was a yellow. All I did was try and play a bloody pass. The ref says, nah, that's dangerous. We'll give you a yellow. Here comes Jackson. Up against De Ligt. Cross comes in. Neto on the Okay. Maybe I take back the 5'7", get on the weights comment. I did not expect this. I was thinking that is a really bad cross, and then I saw Neto coming in and I thought, oh, here we go. Yeah, let's let that roll a couple of times. Goal of the season. Not scored by me. Love that. Not. We'll play Manana. Yeah, do you know what? You could have prime Manuel Neuer in goal. I don't think he's saving that. Come on, let's get the game going. Oh, that's a poor ball. Oh, and that's a great reverse ball. And Burmo's got some defending to do here. He's done enough against Felix, thank God. Cunha. Out wide. Great ball, Mateta. He's got around the outside. He's got the pace on him. Bruno wants it. Bruno gets it, drags it wide. That's poor. Poor in the end. Oh no. 5 minutes to go till half time. We know what that means. We all know what that means. Get your bets in. We know what to expect. We should change this name of stream to just half time. Here comes Jackson. Felix tries to outmuscle Yoro. And ref says foul. Did you play football growing up? I did, mate. Growing up, it's all I did. I went to school to play football and that was about it. I feel like I don't want to kick the ball because we're so close. Can I just keep the ball here for 90 minutes? Yeah, I did play football, mate. Yeah, sorry. I loved playing football as a kid. And then you grow up and unfortunately you have to become an adult. Ref's blowing the whistle for half time. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. Hopefully we can continue at Stamford Bridge. We can. There is a God. We can. Don't mess it up. Keep going. Don't ask questions. Don't make subs. Just keep bloody playing. I used to play, because I'm anticipating this will be the next question, as a striker for my local team. Now, look, the GOAT has asked it as I've answered it. It's like I knew. It was written in the stars. That was going to be the question. Oh, come on, ref. Went to play the ball there. Oh, Chelsea are starting to knock it round here. Yoro has dealt with it well. Play out wide. That's a great ball. How's your touch? Ref? Ref? Thank you. Handball. I'll flip that question back to you, Gyro. Did you play football growing up? And if you did, what position? I'm going to guess you did play football and you were either a centre mid or a winger. If I'm right, then I'm a genius. In other news, and Burmo nearly got slipped through then. Great tackles there, Emery. Alright, we're going to have to make some changes soon, I think. Get Rasmussen up front. Cunha. And Burmo, whip it. Mateta, bring it down. Chelsea have done well for now. Do you know what? Strangely, I would take a draw against Chelsea. Yes, 100% right. Look at that. What a save, Anana. What a save. He's kept us in it for now. Who we prompted to bring on? Yeah, I'll bring Ahmad on for Burma. We'll do that. Question is... Well, no, two questions. Number one, was it centre mid or winger? And if it was winger, right or left side? Oh, Bruno, it's brilliant. Reverse pass, Cunha, away you go. Ahmad, where are you? Mateta's there. Oh, Douglas Luiz, what a poor ball. Zaire Emery's done well though. Both. That's just greedy. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Go on, Mateta. You're through, mate. Don't mess this up. Mateta for United. Oh, it's brilliant. How do you like it? Top corner. Look, I'll even put it in the net again. Does that count as 2 goals? Make up for the half-time crashes? No, I don't think it does it? 2-1 away from home. The bench is going crazy. Harry Maguire's loving it. That's the closest he's going to get to kicking a football. Does that take a deflection? Or was that actually that was just a brilliant finish? Look at that. Saxter's transfers just pay off, you know? Bit of input from the GOAT and LDS gets us over the line. Leave the hard work to me. Yeah, leave the hard work to me, you know? I've got this. It's all under control. Spread it. Ahmad, take him on. Ref. Ref, he just sat me down. Go on, Bruno. Love it. Mateta, hold it. Actually, we'll queue some subs. We'll do the smart thing and queue some subs. You watch it freeze now. Right, Rasmussen, Xerxes on. We'll go Garnacho on the left. And I'll bring Quaresma on for Yoro. Boom. Now it's just a case of don't do anything silly. See this result out. And have a wonderful end to a... what I feel like is a very successful, minor a few hiccups, stream. Bruno. Great turn. Ref. We'll take it. Free kick. 12 minutes to go. Subs are going to come on. 4 changes. Hoyland, Garnacho, Xerxes and Quaresma on. Get this result over the line. Yeah, we know how to take a free kick. We've been there and done that. Bruno. Let's test him. Wrap it round the wall. Make it 3-1. Oh, it's a good save from Petrovic. Good save. Bloody hell, good throw and all. 10 to go. Chelsea knocking on the door. They're doing more than knocking on the door here. Madueke's down this left-hand side. He's going to cut in. He's going to roll it back. Cole Palmer. Blocked. Thank God that wasn't a handball. Bruno, have a look. Rasmus is on his run. Go on, go on, go on. Ah, Fofana's too quick. It's too quick. Ball's there though. I feel like that ball is on if we get it right. Tavio's done well to read that. Hoyland, keep the ball. That's it. Knock it round. Over the top. Garnacho. Get on the end of it. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Nah, it's gone. 3 minutes to go. Hope to see you again, followers, over the next few weeks. You deserve it. Arnie Slot or Klopp. Oh, right. Love and respect for that comment. Thank you for the positivity, LDS. I hope that too.
Malo Gusto.
Oh my God, what a question. Klopp or Slot? Oh God. I feel like... Hang on, I've got to concentrate. Bear with. Right, get rid. This conversation needs to take place without a gameplay in the background. Let me just go and score a third. Xerxes, take on your man. Ahmad, I'm waiting. There it... Oh, ref, come on. You can't do that. Right, I'm thinking whilst playing. Give me 2 minutes and I'll give you an answer. Bruno from distance. Ronaldo-esque. Let's go for it. Fernandes to wrap it up at the bridge. He's gone for it. Nah, keeper says easy. 2-1, we'll take the win. Great result. Arne Slot or Jurgen Klopp? I feel like this question has questions to it. Are you saying, who would I choose in a one-off game? Who would I want as a manager for 10 years? Who would I want to win a league ASAP? Personality-wise, Jurgen Klopp. Successful-wise, I think I've got to go Arne Slot from what I've seen.
Hi.
His tactics,
Sorry, can we just grab a moment
the
of your time?
variation in what he plays and how he changes. I think Jurgen Klopp was quite militant on the same style of approach, the same players. That was his system. Arne Slot, I couldn't tell you his system one day to the next, and I don't think he could. It's all about adapting with Slot's system. Hopefully you can see where I'm going with that.
Thank you.
That's like trying to choose your favourite child, the firstborn or the secondborn. I don't know. That's a difficult one for me. Maybe it's harder for me because I'm a Liverpool fan. Who knows? Right, I think... Let's have a look. Hang on. Let me weigh this up. Arne Slot. Yeah, that's such a challenge. I tell you what, you tell me. Gyro, you're the GOAT. You tell me. Who's better? You're the one that has the overall... Arne Slot is a great guy. Only thing I used to like about Feyenoord. Yeah, that's true. He did do well there, didn't he? I think Arne Slot hasn't come out of his shell yet completely. I think the British media is quite a hard thing to juggle as a manager from abroad. But, sorry, I'm just rejecting all these offers because I need these players. Yeah, I think I know where you're going with that. He seemed quite a genuine guy, but Jurgen Klopp had that sass about him and that personality. He'd entertain. Jurgen Klopp was an entertainer, and he'd play up to the media. Arne Slot won't do that. He keeps his cards close to his chest, I feel. But that's all mind games, isn't it? It's almost like the typical Sir Alex Ferguson play mind games with the opposition, and Arsene Wenger, they all used to be kings at it. That's my opinion anyway. Carabao Cup. I think we could probably sim this, couldn't we? What are we saying? Bradford City? Are we simming? I'm hoping to get one more game in, but then that'll be it for the end of the stream. I don't want to play Bradford. I'd rather play the upcoming game against Brentford. That's what I'm thinking. But let me know in the chat what you want to do, and we'll go from there. He was a shit player, though. Arne Slot or Jurgen Klopp. I mean, they both played, but yeah. But to be fair, think about it. Most of the best managers weren't great players, whereas most of the great players aren't great managers. It's so back to front. You know, you look at positions, and I don't want to be typical and say Gerrard, but let's not use Gerrard, for instance. Lampard, let's be fair, as much as I hate to say his name, great player, not a great manager. Wayne Rooney, great player, not a great manager. But then you've got Zidane, great player. Yeah, he had an easy time at Madrid because of the players, but he got, was it back-to-back Champions League? So you have to say great manager. Jose Mourinho, was he a great player? But yeah, great manager. Difficult one. And it's down to people's, you know, preference as well. Like, it's all about opinion, and that's what football is. Just because I say one thing, you could say the opposite, and neither of us are right or wrong. It's what we believe and how we feel. Pep Guardiola. We all have our opinions on Man City and what they do, whether it's right or wrong, etc. And that's very political. I don't want to go into that. But Guardiola, somewhat good player. Is he a great manager? Has he had it easy? it's all down to opinion. I'm gonna pull out a reserve team here, and we'll just sim this one because I'm not too bothered about the Carabao Cup, to be honest. So we'll go Maguire, Quaresma, and Heaven at the back. We'll go for Ugarte and Mainu in the middle. Dorgu on the left. Garnacho on the right, and then we'll go Mount, Xerxes, Højlund, and then we'll mess around with the bench as well. Get some of these players in. Rest the others. Watch this video of Arne Slot as a player. I will. I'll grab it at the end of the stream and I'll look back because I don't want to mess up the stream now and make it freeze again. But I will for sure do that and grab it off the stream chat for sure. And I'll get back to you about that. Definitely. What time are your exams anyway? Let me know what time your exams are. I'll mark it in my diary and I'll say at this time of day the GOAT will be smashing his geography. No messing. Right, let's go for a quick sim. Against Bradford. Let's get a win. Let's progress. Ooh, left it late. 4-3 on penalties. Good old Harry Maguire missing one as well. Love that. Win's a win though. I will sure check that out. Don't worry. I'll let you know what I think of Arne Slot's player ability when we next have a chat. Left mid for Ahmad. Right mid for Garnacho. Dewey's got 22 weeks now. Is it Dewey? Dewey? Dewey. How are we pronouncing that? Desire? Dewey? Desire? Yeah, no. Can't say I've watched too much of PSG. And every time there was a bloody Champions League game on, I somehow missed it. Dewey. Are we saying that there are 12 E's in his name? Dewey. West Ham to Garnacho? No. Right, let's get this game over and done with. We'll wrap the stream up. And we can all have a wonderful evening. I've enjoyed this one though, hopefully you guys have. Like I say, other than the hiccup earlier on. We won't mention the Norwich game. Someone remind me, when we next play Norwich, skip it. Right, let's get it. Brentford. We'll change their kit as well, just in case there's a kit clash. How long have we been live? 2 hours and 15 minutes, Jesus. Okay. Last game of the stream. Hopefully I can give you a good performance, guys. I'll do what I can. Cool. I think we've had an alright start, to be honest. Gone through only just on the Carabao Cup. Beat Chelsea, somehow. Beat Norwich. The French name Desire Dewey is pronounced as Desiree. Really? Desiree? It's not an S, it's a Z. Desiree. Right. I'm going to grab the first name. To me, he's Desiree. To you, you're the GOAT, you call him what you want. I ain't going to challenge that. Right. What I am going to challenge is Brentford. Because I've got Mbermo now, and they're not going to be happy about that. Right, come on. Let's play the ball around. Bit of football. Keep it moving. Get Emre involved. He's been quiet. Ball over the top. Look at this. Look at this. This is like prime Barcelona. And then that happens. Come on, Desiree. Look, see, I'm learning. I'm taking notes. That was poor. That was really bad. Damsgaard bringing it forward. Visser. Oh, it's a great ball. Rico Henry's through. Oh, Lenny Yoro's there to save the day. As a Dutchie, it's easy to pronounce. A Dutchie. Oh, that sounds like it's got power to it. I'm a Dutchie. Right, switch it, Douglas Luiz. Great ball. Come on, Mbermo. Mateta, you're running with me. I need you to run in the box. Mbermo, across goal. That's a bloody good save. Oh, own goal. No, Flecken just decides to mess around with the ball. Yeah, I'd imagine it is. You know, I think as the generations are going through, there's a lot less English trying or willing to learn French nowadays. Whereas obviously, when I was at school, you had to, like it was one of the basic lessons. You had the choice to obviously follow it through as GCSE, but everyone originally sat French, I think once or twice a week or something like that.
This looks promising from United.
Desiree, whip it in. Bruno, from range. Great strike, good save. Good pressure. Bruno, whip it in. No messing around, straight in there. Delic's there waiting. Drags it past the far post. We're knocking on the door. We are knocking on the door. Hey, here you go. This is one for you. I know we all want to know what's happening on the new FC when it comes out. It's FC 26. But from what I've heard, and you never know what to believe, but I was scrolling through YouTube and it come up with a link for FC 26 a forum, and one of the suggestions is that we're going to have managers that transfer from clubs. That would be a bloody good idea. So it's not just you that can change clubs, but other managers rotate as well in your saves. I'd like that. I'd be a fan of that. Don't know how they'd implement it, but if that's where they're going to go, then I think that would be a good addition to the game. Don't know what you guys think. Brentford are causing me problems at the minute. Come on, Dewey. Oh no, Desiree. We're safe with Desiree, I think. Oh, what ball. Anana's got to do work here. No, Brentford 1-0 up. Why are Brentford so bloody good? On FIFA, in real life, Brentford, they just cause headaches. Something about Brentford. Just hard to play against. You know, I've had a lot of the ball. We've had a few attempts. Brentford have one attack and it's like, nope, thank you very much. And I can't keep blaming Anana. I think that's a great touch, by the way. If we didn't have Anana there, I don't think he saves it anyway. Mateta, finish it. Great ball. See, they're just awkward. They're hard to deal with. Great tackle. Not a great ball, though. We've got no midfield at the minute. We have no midfield at the minute. Hurt Harris. It's going to be 2-0 in a minute. I can go to Stamford Bridge and win, but Brentford will come to Old Trafford and play like prime Barcelona. Bruno, love it. Oh, Desiree. Got to look after the ball better there, mate. Otavio, I mean, that's a bit messy. I don't know what's going on. Oh, ref blew the whistle, hasn't he? Of course he has. I mean, hang on. I was going to say, we can't play advantage in the penalty box. That would have been a penalty. Right, I reckon this is a goal. I'll try and do... Oh, I've pre-jumped the wall. Block it. Great save, Anana. Yamal or... Oh, I tell you what, you are just question after question of just hard choices. Fair play. And either or, I would have to say it's got to be Yamal, hasn't it? Hang on, pause. We're at half time. There's a chance. There's always a chance. Let's get into the second half quickly, and then I'll answer that question more. Are we in? We're in. We're in. Cool. Right. Yamal, I think, wins that. Just from, you know, he's already done it on a stage for Barcelona and his country. He is the guy to be in a minute. Yamal all the way, yeah. I can't disagree with you there, mate. And how old is he? 17. I mean, that kid. We all thought Mbappe was the next thing when he was at Monaco and had his loan spell at PSG. Christ, that feels like years ago now. Oh, what ball? Mateta, bring it down. Open your body. 1-0. Thank you. Oh, no, 1-0. Get carried away here. 1-1. Yeah, I think Yamal has that messy, like... Oh, I don't want to say Ronaldo because I don't think he's that sort of player. I think Yamal's more Messi-esque sort of thing. But being Spanish, I'm struggling to think of a Spanish player that... I'd say he reminds me of like a David Villa, but I think he's going to go above and beyond a David Villa. Oh my God, it's going to be 2-1. Just like that. Bang, bang. Thank you for coming. You can be awkward and I'll deal with it and we'll still win. There you go, look. Next question, Yamal or Mateta? What we say? For some reason I think Yamal still might win. Mateta's on hat-trick here. How's your touch? Oh, I tried doing the fake inside there. Oh, he's got a chance here. Bit of skill, love it. Emery, Cunha, and Burmo's made a run. He's gone without the ball. We won't talk about that. Oh, it's another either or. I've seen it. I'm going to entertain it in a minute. Barcelona or Real Madrid? Ooh, that's a question. I never like to get involved in the whole Messi Ronaldo thing, but that you've just done that. I've got to be true to myself. I think I'm a Barcelona kind of fan. Sorry if that upsets anyone. I just don't like the Galactico thing. All the money, just I'm not that sort of. Oh my God, that would have been a worldie. I like Real Madrid's players and who they've had, but I don't like that they've had them all at once, and it's like, Jesus, they literally just buy the league sometimes. Whereas Barcelona, they'll bring him through the academy, or have tended to do that, like Iniesta, Xavi, Messi. Real Madrid, they go buying people, and it's like, okay, I see what you're doing. I'm Team Ronaldo. Hang on, I'm Team Ronaldo and Barcelona. Okay, so you're like not on the fence, but a bit of. Okay, I see what you're saying. I need to make some changes there. I do like Ronaldo, and I think his story's very like. I think Messi had it easier because of the players he grew up with around, definitely. Whereas Ronaldo's kind of worked for it almost from rags to riches, quite literally. We'll put Garnacho on the right, actually. Xerxes as a cam. Mainu can come on for him. I think De Ligt's knackered, so we'll give Quaresma a run out. Yeah, I think I can agree with that, to be honest. A lot of people give Ronaldo jip for leaving United or how he was at Real Madrid. I mean, Ronaldo used to get booed at Madrid at one point, and I'm like, oh God. Great defending, even though that was questionable. Yeah, I think towards the end, Real Madrid were booing their favourite. I mean, I think even Casillas was getting booed, and he was like their captain and their legend for. He was their goalie for what felt like 10, 15 years. But come on, Bruno, keep going. See what I mean? Brighton are just so bloody awkward. The way they play is like pain in the arse. Yeah, I think if you was to say you've got to choose Messi and Ronaldo, Barcelona or Real Madrid in one answer, I think I would have matched you there. I'd have probably said Ronaldo and Barcelona. There you go, there's a save for you. Jump on oh God. Jump on FIFA 15, FIFA 16, where they're in their prime. Sell Messi to Real Madrid. Get Ronaldo for Barcelona and you'll be loving it. You heard it here first. You can thank me later. Bruno, from range, why not? That's why not. We take the win though, as we approach 90 minutes. Still can't get over this heat, so hot. Quaresma, can you get up please? Thank you. Come on Bruno. Oh, love that. We all saw that cheeky little flick then. Bruno, Xerxes. Garnacho, back to Xerxes. Go on then, mate. Get yourself a goal. Flecken's there. Mateta's trying to roll it in. What's happened there? Oh, it's another yellow card. Of course it is. This referee, man. It's giving out yellow cards like it's bloody running out of fashion. Oh, no, not now. Don't bloody script me. Oh, they're going to. Onana, please. No. Ah, dear me. 2-2. That's a sucker punch. Do you know what that is? That's Messi getting his own back. Because I chose Ronaldo. That's what that is. Final whistle, Old Trafford. 1 Premier League or 2 FA Cups? What would you have? If you'd asked me that 10, 15 years ago, I'd have said 2 FA Cups. But nowadays, unfortunately, the FA Cup does not have its weight like it did. You know, like back in the day, the FA Cup, it was watched across countries. The Queen was there. You know, it was all going off. Nowadays, people just care about the Premier League. Have I crashed again? I think I might have. It's this game, man. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, I think nowadays the Premier League has a lot more bragging rights over everything. I think that's where it's at. But speaking of that's where it's at, I think we're heading towards the end of the stream now. As you can see, I've got a bloody problem again, but I can deal with that. That's fine. It's neither here or there. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. I have. I've enjoyed the engagement. Enjoyed the follows. Thank you to everyone. Rizaldo, Gyro, LDS, etc. I'll be on tomorrow to pick up where we left off in one way or another, how that looks, between 10 and 1ish, half 1. So if you miss it, come back, look back at previous streams, pick it up. England win the World Cup. Okay, right, I'll leave you with this one, right? England win the World Cup or Liverpool win the Champions League? I've seen that twice now. Do I want to see Liverpool win the Champions League again? Yes. Do I want to see England win the World Cup for the first time? I'm going to be selfish here. There's some England fans that just do my head in because they ruin it for everyone. So I'm going to say Liverpool win the Champions League. And on that,